Despite the widespread enthusiasm surrounding Moringa and its so-called superfood status, a closer examination of the claims reveals a far more complicated and less promising picture. While it is true that Moringa contains a variety of nutrients, the exaggerated comparisons used to promote it, such as claims that it contains multiple times the vitamin content of common foods, can be misleading and often lack meaningful context. For instance, while Moringa may have more vitamin C per gram than an orange, no one consumes Moringa in the same quantities as they would an orange, making such comparisons nearly irrelevant for practical dietary intake. Similarly, the idea that it contains complete protein may sound appealing, but the actual protein quantity in a typical serving of Moringa powder is minimal, especially compared to more efficient protein sources like beans, eggs, or lean meats. A major concern with Moringa is its bioavailability, how well the body can absorb and use these nutrients. Many plant-based nutrients are not as easily absorbed as those from animal sources, and Moringa is no exception. Certain compounds in Moringa, such as tannins and phytates, can actually inhibit the absorption of essential minerals like iron and calcium, potentially reducing the nutritional benefits that are so often touted. The presence of these so-called anti-nutrients can be particularly problematic for individuals relying on Moringa as a primary supplement, as it may not deliver the expected health improvements. Another issue is the overhyped claim that Moringa is a powerful immune booster. While it does contain antioxidants and some vitamins associated with immune function, there is little concrete evidence that consuming Moringa significantly improves immune response in healthy individuals. Many of the claims about Moringa's impact on immunity are based on isolated lab studies or animal research, neither of which guarantees similar effects in humans. Furthermore, the claim that Moringa has antimicrobial and antiviral properties is often exaggerated, with no conclusive evidence showing that it prevents or treats infections in real-world settings. Relying on Moringa as a defense against illness instead of proven medical interventions could lead to dangerous health decisions, particularly for those with compromised immune systems. The suggestion that Moringa is an effective natural treatment for blood sugar regulation and diabetes is equally questionable. While some studies indicate that Moringa may have a minor effect on blood glucose levels, most of this research is preliminary, often conducted on animals or small groups of people. Many of the reported benefits are likely due to the general fiber content of the plant rather than any unique medicinal properties. Importantly, these effects are nowhere near strong enough to replace conventional diabetes medications or dietary management strategies. Any suggestion that Moringa could serve as a viable alternative to prescribed treatments is misleading and potentially dangerous for those with serious metabolic disorders. Another major concern is the unregulated nature of the Moringa supplement industry. Since Moringa is often marketed as a dietary supplement rather than a medication, it is not subjected to the same rigorous testing and quality control standards as pharmaceutical products. This means that different Moringa supplements can vary significantly in potency and purity, and some may even be contaminated with heavy metals or other harmful substances due to poor manufacturing practices. Without regulatory oversight, consumers have little assurance that they are getting a safe and effective product. The detoxification claims associated with Moringa are particularly problematic. The idea that Moringa helps remove toxins from the body is largely a marketing gimmick, as the human body already has highly efficient detoxification systems in the liver and kidneys. While chlorophyll and fiber may contribute to digestion and waste elimination, there is no scientific basis for the notion that Moringa actively removes harmful substances from the body in a way that goes beyond a normal, healthy diet. The repeated use of the word detox in Moringa marketing is more of a buzzword than a meaningful health benefit. Additionally, Moringa's potential for adverse effects is often downplayed. High doses of Moringa extracts have been linked to gastrointestinal distress, including nausea, diarrhea, and bloating. Certain compounds in Moringa may also interact with medications, including those for blood pressure and diabetes, potentially leading to unintended side effects. Pregnant women, in particular, should be cautious, as some studies suggest that Moringa extracts may have uterine-stimulating properties that could pose risks during pregnancy. The assumption that natural always means safe is a dangerous one, and the lack of long-term studies on Moringa's effects raises further concerns about its widespread use. Ultimately, While Moringa does contain some beneficial nutrients, the marketing surrounding it is filled with exaggerated claims, misleading comparisons, and unverified health benefits. Many of its supposed advantages can be obtained through a balanced diet that includes a variety of nutrient-rich whole foods, without the need for expensive supplements. Consumers should be wary of the hype surrounding Moringa and approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism, rather than assuming it is the miracle cure it is often made out to be.